You ever had a Christian tell you that there are times where we're too holy for God? Or there are times where we don't need to be seeking God? Or that there are things, if God set something in stone, that nobody can do anything to stop it from happening? If God calls something or speaks something in emotion, that nobody can stop it from happening? I don't know if you've ever had a Christian say that, but if you go and compare that to anything that it says in the Bible, if you even pray on it, I'm sure God will reveal it to you if you have a relationship with him. But here's the deal. Too holy for God. That, first and foremost, really rubs me wrong. Saying that there are times where we are just doing good and we're just doing right, so we don't need to call on God for guidance, that we're just going that direction anyway, so we don't need him to lead us or to discern through what's right and what's wrong. Saying that we don't need God at any point because we're too holy for God, that we're already being holy, we're too holy for God. Exact quote, too holy for God. This bothers me on so many levels because we need God always. Always. I don't care how close you are to God. The closer you are to God, the more you should be calling on him. That's how you get close to God. You ever strengthen a relationship with somebody by not speaking to them? Ever? I mean, really. By not asking them their opinion in the matter, by them not giving you any wisdom and guidance. Have you ever strengthened a relationship like that by doing it on your own? Or does the opposite happen? If you're doing it on your own, you're being self-righteous and you're following after your own wants and what you perceive to be a good person. Here's the deal. If you are comparing yourself to yourself or the people around you, that's your first mistake. We're to be following a perfect Savior, Jesus Christ. If we are following someone who is perfect, we should be able to see clearly what is not right about us. Now, if we are comparing ourselves to Rebecca and Tom down the street, yeah, we're going to look pretty good compared to another human being. But compared to God, the one that we're supposed to be emulating, the one we're supposed to be giving that same type of love that God gives us, we're supposed to be living like that. We're not called to be better than Rebecca and Tom. We are called to live like Christ. And the only way for us to do that is to deny ourselves and pick up our cross and call on God every step of the way. Every step of the way. There is never a time where you are doing so good in your life that you don't need God. Period. Because then you are not living for him. You are not asking him his will. You are not seeking his guidance and direction. You are not seeking his love. You are not being refilled with his love. So if that is all true and you don't have his spirit moving you, then you have your spirit moving you, or the Antichrist, or the love that you're giving is not from him. So whose love are you giving? Humanly love, fake love, not pure true love. So do not ever think that you are too holy to call on God. There is never a time where we do not need him. There is never a time where we do not need him. I don't care how happy you are, how blessed you are. Those are times where you need to be calling on him. God, how do I keep these blessings coming? God, thank you for these blessings. God, wow, you have really brought me out of the valley once again. Praising him. You need to constantly be talking to God. Praising him, asking him for his guidance, asking him for forgiveness, seeking him, asking him to show you the ugly in your heart. He is the light. He can expose those things. Stop thinking that we Christians, stop thinking that you're too holy for God. Because you know what that does? That's leading other people astray because they're following you and your little feel-good message that nobody can stop anything that God has planned for us. But yeah, we can. God can have something right here in front of my face, and then I'm like, ooh, shiny, and I go this way. And I'm thinking, well, it's okay. I don't need to ask God for his guidance because I already have been walking with him. So I know I'm walking with him because I feel good. So I'm going to go over here to this shiny thing and spend time staring at this sparkly shiny thing and make me feel good. No, I need to ask God because look what I did. I detoured myself from his blessing that was right here. We need to not do that. We need to deny ourselves, deny our own wants. We can stop what God has pre-planned for us. We can't stop that. We can hinder it. We can do that. We need to stop. We need to stop thinking that we're too holy for God.